Hey guys, so today in this video we talk about the cost of procrastination, the things that you lose as a result of procrastination. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you get notified when we have new videos up, and I'll see you in the video. Hi guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tobi Achudume. If this is your first time here, you are super welcome. I am so excited to have you here with me. So here we talk about topics, tips and tricks that will help us grow fearlessly into the best versions of ourselves. So if you're interested in topics like this, please stick around, click the subscribe button so you get notified when we have new videos up. Today, we will be talking about the cost of procrastination. What are the things that you lose when you procrastinate on things that you have to do, things that you know you should be doing, but for whatever reason are not doing? So, as a working definition, procrastination is intentionally or unintentionally avoiding the things that you need to be doing for reasons only known to you. This inevitably begins to lead to or demonstrate lack of self-control and lack of self-discipline. So now I'm going to share with you 4 things that I think, if we think about more closely, it would drastically make you stop procrastinating. So 4 costs of procrastination. 1, obviously, procrastination is expensive. It is expensive with time, with money, most especially with time. Because with procrastination, you lose time that you could have gained if you had done what you had to do when you were supposed to do it. So something to be mindful of daily is that time is an asset that if you lose it, you don't get it back. If you lose time, you cannot get the time that you lost back in any way. One of the things that gets me the most, and I think I've shared this in a previous video, is watching a movie for 2 hours that ends up being boring because I can't get that 2 hours back in any way. Time is an asset that once you lose it, you don't get it back. With procrastination, you're delaying the inevitable. You're delaying what it is that you're supposed to do until a later time. So the time frame that you were supposed to do what you were supposed to do and you did not do, and you probably were not doing anything important or tangible, you have lost and you are not going to get it back in any way. So procrastination is costly, it's expensive, especially when it comes to do with time. Because 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, 1 hour today, 2 hours tomorrow, all ends up to 1 year of your life that you are not able to account for or state exactly what it is that you did or achieved in this particular time frame. So that's why it's very important to do self-assessments probably at the end of every week, so you're able to account for how you spent your time, what you did not do, what time you wasted, what you wasted it on, what you were supposed to use the time to do that you did not do. So procrastination costs you time that you cannot get back. Very closely related to the loss of time is the loss of opportunities. So with procrastination, you are most likely probably going to miss a lot of deadlines, miss a lot of opportunities, miss a lot of meetings. Things that are supposed to portray you as a serious person, things that are supposed to portray you as somebody that is able to handle opportunities, you are not able to do because you were not prepared for the opportunities that came your way. So with opportunities, I know there are always going to be opportunities at different times, but they don't come in the same way. And if you're not prepared for the opportunity, you are going to miss it. And it is in the time that you're supposed to spend in preparing for opportunities that you're able to see opportunities and access them and use them in the right way. So if the time that you're supposed to use to be prepared for an opportunity, you procrastinated on your preparedness for that opportunity, then chances are you are going to miss it and would have to wait for another opportunity that would not come the way this one came, will probably be different from this one, and may not be what you need at that time. So with procrastination, you miss opportunities, you lose opportunities because you prepare for opportunities. But if you're procrastinating on your use of time, you are not going to be prepared for the opportunity that you are awaiting for. Third, it costs you your energy and sanity, and I will explain this. So when it comes to procrastination, because you have procrastinated on the things that you want to do, which you would still have to do anyway, at the time when it is time for you to do them, you have to use more energy, and you're now stress thinking. You're doing whatever it is that you need to do with stress and you're overwhelmed. And then you're snapping at people, you're upset, you're moody for reasons that you may not be able to explain. But because you're now working in a place, or you're working from a place of overwhelm, you're working from a place of stress, you're working from a place of you have to do this thing before the deadline, which is a few hours away. You have lost the peace or the ability to do it in a peaceful way, in a way that would not stress you, and now you're working from a place of stress. And that's another cost of procrastination, because it makes you to work or do the things that you would have done previously, and you're now doing them in a place of stress and overwhelm. Aside from you doing it from a place of stress, is that you're going to put more effort in doing what you're doing, but you're only going to get little results. And I say little result because any results that you get at the point where you're supposed to be submitting something, and that's when you're just doing it, is a result that you're ready to stick to. Even if it's not the best result, it's not the best that you could have done, but for now, that's what you get, because you've done it from a place of stress. You've lost time in doing it, you've lost sleep in doing it, and you're also now doing it with more energy. You're also now doing it with more stress. You're also now doing it with stress. You're doing it from a place of anxiety, but you're only going to achieve less in what you're doing, because you're doing it with tension. You're tensed when you're doing it, so you're not going to execute it the way you're supposed to execute it. You are going to be putting more energy, but you're only going to be getting little results from the more energy that you've put into that task, because of lack of time, because of anxiety, and because of tension. If you use a week to prepare and work on a proposal that you would like to submit for a project, the result of that proposal cannot be in any way compared to a proposal that you worked on overnight. Two completely different things, and they are definitely going to have two completely different results. The fourth cause of procrastination is that it makes you to exude a feel of unseriousness, because you're not meeting deadlines, you're taking time to do the things that you want to do, you're always stressed and you're always overwhelmed, you're always tired as well, and so you exude a feel of unseriousness. You also appear or are perceived as a dishonest person. You're perceived as nonchalant because you've missed deadlines, you've missed opportunities, and you're always working from a place of stress. So if you're always stressed, you are not able to give your best to what it is that you're doing. You just always have haphazardly done jobs, and that's why you are going to be perceived as an unserious person that does not put his best or her best in anything that he or she is doing. This very quickly could lead to a downward spiral of feelings of inadequacy, depression, low self-esteem, because you know that you could be more, but what you're giving out is not what you want to give out. So guys, to recap, the cost of procrastination, the things that you lose when it comes to procrastination, or the disadvantages of procrastinations are: one, you lose time that you cannot get back, because time is an asset that once you lose it, you cannot get it back. So if you use 2 hours to wait on doing a task, if you use 2 hours to not do what it is that you're supposed to do, and you were just dancing around in the kitchen, or you were just playing video games, you are not going to get those 2 hours back, and you probably have to push yourself beyond your limit when it comes to executing the task that you were supposed to do in the 2 hours that you were not doing anything tangible. So 1, you lose time. 2, you lose opportunities, because the time you're supposed to use to prepare for opportunities that may come your way, you are not doing what you should be doing. So you lose the opportunities that would come and have to wait for the next opportunity, which will definitely come not in particularly the same way the last one came, in a different way and for a different thing. 3, you accomplish less with more stress, because if you're trying to execute something and you're executing it just before you're supposed to have executed it, you're working from a place of stress, and you're not going to get the best results that you can get. You're just going to get a result that is good enough for you to submit for the next deadline. And 4, you exude a feel of unseriousness, because if you have lost time, if you have lost opportunities, if you're always missing deadline, if you're always working from a place of stress, you're always tense and you're always overwhelmed, then you look unserious, nonchalant, and like you have no care for whatever it is that you're doing. So you are perceived as an unserious person, though deep down you know that you're not unserious, you just have a problem of procrastination. So guys, share with me in the comment section, do you recognize any of these things? Have you lost any of these things because of procrastination? One thing that I can resonate with when it comes to procrastination and the cost of it is that I have lost time that I was not able to get back from avoiding to do the things that I knew I would still have to do in the end. So share with me in the comment section if you've lost any of these things or any other thing that I have not shared here in this video. I would love to see them in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed creating it. Please give it a thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, share with your friends and family. Leave your comments down below what you think about procrastination and the cost, and I'll catch you in the next one. Till next time, bye.